Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right, listen, this is just a conversation to help you with accountably tracking your weekly calories, right? So far this year, the biggest challenge I'm finding people are facing is the food, okay? Because you're coming off the back of a Christmas, right? Where you've eaten and drank some lovely foods and some nice drinks, okay? You know, hot chocolates, you know, the marshmallow stuff, all the Christmas stuff that everyone does. But what I want to say is, the worst way to look at your calorie intake, right, is per day, because every single day you're fighting against a number that will stress you out, right? Because you're thinking of how many calories you've got left to have, how many calories you've consumed already, when's going to be your last meal to eat because you're going to go to bed starving. So all of this stresses you because you're trying to time perfectionately when to eat and how many calories you've got to have, right? When you set your TDA, okay, your total daily allowance, right? Whatever that's deficit or surplus or whatever you're trying to achieve depending on your goals, right? What I always do is look at a 7-day window, because I'll tell you why. Monday to Thursday, you could be great on your diet, right? But let's think of a Friday. Friday night comes, you know, you're going to go to the pictures with your partner, or you're going to take the kids out for a play centre or whatever it may be, right? It all involves being around the chance to have a little bit of picky food or nicer foods, which are more higher dense in calories. So, and this happens to us all, by the way. Think of a Sunday. Who wants a Sunday's dinner? Everybody. So you can still have this, but you have to cater for it. So going back to my original point, right, so let's say, for instance, we've set our calories at 2,000 calories per day, Monday to Sunday, right? That's our TDA. And that's in, we're trying to lose weight, so we're in a deficit of 500 calories. Normally it would be 2,500 per day, right? So we've pulled it down 500 because I want to really see some change in January and pull back some body fat, okay? Right, so we've set off Monday, 2,000 calories. Tuesday, 2,000, 3,000, 2,000 on the Wednesday, 2,000 on the Thursday. Friday comes, we've done 2,500, right? So we're back up to our maintenance stage, right? Then Saturday comes, right? We've then had 2,000 calories before tea time at night, okay? Some people call it lunch or whatever, dinner. So yeah, so we've had 2,000 calories, then we'll consume dinner and we're up to now 3,000 calories, right? And then Sunday comes, we get up, you know, it's Sunday morning, we've had a nice lazy morning, we're not doing any training, and we're going to have a bacon sandwich on the morning, then we're going to go out for dinner, right? Say that day ends with a nice Chinese or whatever, because it's Sunday, you know, reset Monday, and say that day we've consumed 4,000 calories, right? And that's minimum. We've probably done way more than that. So we're now on a maintenance on the Friday after the 500, we've pulled back up. We then spill over on the Saturday, and then we've spilled right over on the Sunday, right? Over those 2-3 days, right, we've now put our whole deficit diet